I done been to all them places.
That's crazy. That's
You
crazy.
know,
And them boys over there don't play either.
no, they don't play. You
Yeah.
got to. And see, that's why I tell people, man, when I, like sometimes, man, when I watch the the news now,
Mm-hmm.
and I think, man, we went wrong back in mm, I'll say maybe 2002, oh 03 or something
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
2003.
Uh-huh.
Reason why I say that is because when we went, and there's some old vets out there can attest to that. When we went,
Uh-huh.
we had Herbert Walker, Herbert Bush in there, right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The dad,
That's the dad.
that's that's the dad.
Right.
So back in 1991, when we went over there, right?
Uh-huh.
And he told, when we went over there, they was like, look here, hey, y'all do what y'all need to do to come home
Yeah.
safe. And I
Hey.
got y'all back. But then after that, after the other cats started going over there, man, these guys trying to
Mm.
get, they're trying to charge them with war crimes, all kind of stuff, man. Like
Yeah.
it was one dude in Wilson that
That's
I
crazy.
was working with one of his buddies. I didn't know the guy personally because he was in '03, right? Of course, I was an
Uh-huh.
old vet, and the
Uh-huh.
dude was working with me. He said that was his boy. He went to school with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guys, he was over there. The insurgents, whatever, fired at him, right?
Mm.
And so my man went in and took care of business, right?
Mm-hmm. Like he posed to.
Because he got fired on, right? Man, they
Yep.
tried to court martial my dude, man.
Wow.
And
I
then
know
once he
somebody
got
that happened to too. Real
Yeah,
talk.
once he got back after he tried to get caught after they kind of got dismissed or whatever they did. When
Mm-hmm.
he got back,
Mm-hmm.
they tried to ask him, that he wanted to re-enlist. He was like, "Man, get out of my face,
Y'all
man."
try to court martial me there. Y'all
Right,
want me to re-enlist again, that? I mean, come on
man.
now. And you know what? Honestly though, the Marine Corps is a hard they hard nosed branch for real. They ain't no joke.
Oh
And
yeah.
but you hear a lot of guys that once they get out, they
Mm-hmm.
don't want to go back. They're like, man, I ain't going to re-enlist. I know a guy that he did 8 years. He
No.
said the exact same thing. He said he asked the lady, give me one reason why I should re-enlist after
Right,
8 years. He says, I just need one reason.
right.
She couldn't give him not one. He says, now you see, now why do you think I want to go back and re-enlist? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And they like I said, the uniforms fire, the boys tough and all that, but
Mm-hmm.
bro, like it's on another level because you get put
Oh
in
yeah.
positions that the average person ain't gonna get put in, and then if you
Mm-hmm.
restrict it where you can't make it back home, where you got to not fire on somebody just because, man,
And
that's
see,
a tough decision to make. I
and
ain't well
see,
for some people, it ain't for me.
right. And see, back then, like I tell people, man, see, back then, man, them cats were scared of us, man.
Yeah,
I ain't just talking about the core. Of course, they
yeah,
were scared of the core too. I'm talking about they were scared of us as the United States, man.
yeah, they were.
Like now, man, them people, man, like now, like man, forget y'all, man.
That's
Whatever.
exactly honestly
You know what I'm
back
saying?
then, bro. They were
Yeah,
terrified. You remember
yeah,
they
they were
was
scared
them
of us.
mugs was surrendering. They were like, "Here, bro, you can
Yeah,
take the weapon. Here you go." I just want to. They
yeah,
fall right in line. Now,
yeah,
man, they've been fighting in certain
yeah.
places for a long time, bro. And them folks still disrespecting, bro, doing whatever
Yeah,
they want to do.
and cause I say it like this here, hey, I done been over there, so I'm gonna say what I'm gonna
Uh,
say, like, and what I
yeah,
mean by that is, like, it ain't no rules.
no,
If you, I know what they try to say,
it's
but it
not no
ain't no
rules,
rule.
bro. It ain't no
They go,
rules.
hey, it's kill or be killed. They gonna,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? So,
They gonna
and
use whatever they can use. Little kids, it don't
yep,
matter, bro.
yeah, we,
And what it is. Hate to be like that, but it's what it
yeah.
is, dog.
Hey, like I said, for the ones that's probably listening or get this video and
Hmm.
say, "Oh, he wrong, this, that, or whatever." They can't tell me I'm wrong. I lived it,
Yeah,
and I lived it, and while they was here,
exactly.
probably in high school or
Right,
wherever, or working in
right.
their office. So I done been over there.
And that's what I'm
You know,
saying. See, when you go to talking to people that got that experience, that's one thing you cannot dispute.
right?
It's the experience. I've been there. You can't say he looked at a video and
No,
reenacted it. None of
no,
that. boots on the ground. That's where they
Yes,
was at
sir.
over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain
Yep.
people that you just gotta when they talking, you gotta listen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's what it
And
is.
I and like I said, I know it might sound harsh to some people, but hey, like I said, it ain't no rules. Like
It
or
ain't no
either you,
rules, bro.
hey, if they coming out firing on you, what you, hey, you got, hey,
What you
they,
gonna
you know,
do?
they gonna send you back home on a box in a box. They gonna be
A,
picking you up from the airport.
a pine box on top of
Yep.
that, bro. So I'm just
Yep.
saying, young folk, before y'all make these decisions to go to the military, make sure, I don't care what branch it is, excuse me, make sure y'all don't have an open contract. That's what we kind of basically saying.
Yep.
And, I was Air Force. So my job was I was smart enough to think that, hey, I get paid off
Right.
stripes, not the job.
Right.
So when it's raining and cold and they out there training, I'm a 3A031, I'm information management. So I'm sitting there
Right.
watching them train in the rain while I'm cutting orders for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting paid on the
Man,
stripes.
man, we ain't like y'all.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, so you going well again? Okay, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Your per diem gonna be this, your blah blah gonna be that. And after they leave, I go get me an hour and a half lunch. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I mean, just what it was in the Air Force. That's why I think I ain't gonna say it's the most
Mhm.
retirees in the military branch, but it's either got to be the Air Force or the Navy.
I
They
think
got
it's
the
I think it
most.
I think they kind of tit for tat, that Navy and
Yeah,
that Air Force, yeah.
yeah,
Because see, like we like I say, every branch got every, pretty much
yeah.
everything. And like you saying, you was an admin in the Air Force, and see,
Absolutely.
they had it in the Corps too.
Yeah.
So they might go out and do their little PT or whatever, but
Yep. Yeah.
like we had infantry. I mean, not infantry. Like we had admin guys that
Mm-hmm.
had their offices over there in the infantry battalion.
Yep.
So they come over there and work like you said. They punch in our stuff, our orders or whatever. Then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, they going like you said, hour lunch. They going back home and
Peace.
you know, yeah,
And that
you
used to
know,
be that used to make people mad. Like, yo, how long you gonna
yeah.
be in office?
Yeah,
I'll
that's
be
why I
here to
said
three,
we ain't
bro.
like y'all.
Right. I'm here to three. If you don't get here by 2:45, you got to come back and see me tomorrow. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, but I'm
So
just saying, say it out to say, make sure y'all stuff right. Make sure y'all don't go in with open contracts. That's one thing we saying.
and one more thing on that, like you were saying with that administration, like some people
Hmm.
go, like I said, they go to college, they go to, like I said, business administration, business admin or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can do that 4 years and work,
Yep.
and they got 4 years experience
Yeah.
when they get out versus
Yep.
you doing 4 years of school and you come out, then you got to fight with the rest of the fleet to try to get a job. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's
That's
one
true.
way of
Cause
looking. That's one thing, good thing of looking at the military too. If
yeah. Yeah.
if that's what they want to do, but
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, you get paid for it. I mean, you get
mm-hmm,
diverse training because you may get moved to different bases. You may be here
mm-hmm,
for a little while and you got to go to this one, big base, smaller bases, so you get diverse training on it and stuff like that.
mm-hmm,
And you deal with a bunch of different people. So you get instead of you just coming out of school with this 4-year degree with no experience,
right,
you know, the people that got the experience, like the military people, that's why a lot of people just hire vet. I mean, they don't just hire veterans, but they just like, hey,
mm-hmm,
we're a
yeah,
veteran friendly company because they know they
mm-hmm.
got the experience. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
And
What it is.
one thing about that too, man, when they like, I'm gonna use your MO for instance, like the
Hmm.
admin.
Yep.
If you at Seymour, you working in the admin office.
Hmm.
If they send you to Pope, if they still open, I
Yep.
don't think they still open. I'm just using
Not.
Pope anyway.
Yeah, it's open. Yes, still. Well,
If
well,
they send,
no. Well, I think they Pope Army Airfields. I think they all combined. Whatever. I don't, there's
okay,
some weird stuff they did.
but even if it was, you had your general orders, the marching orders to go. If they
Uh-huh.
send you to Pope,
Yeah.
you still going to another administration department. So you
Same thing.
still,
Yep.
it's the same thing. See, in the difference with you and with me,
Hmm.
it's when they send me to damn neck Virginia
Hmm.
out there in Northwest and stuff like that. I'm still in the woods
You
training.
still in the woods.
When they send me back to Camp
Right.
Lejeune,
It ain't
I'm
funny what
still
I'm
in the
just
woods
saying,
training.
bro.
You know what I'm
Still
saying? Rain, sleet, or
Still out
snow.